even breaking its neutral stance to support Ukraine.
This as the Ukrainian and Russian delegations hold their first talks since the deadly invasion began early Thursday. KTLA 5's Kimberly Chang live in our news center with an update. Hi, Kimberly.
Lou Glenn, hi. President Biden joined remotely with leaders of Canada, Italy, Japan, Poland, and the UK today. More on that in just a moment, but the White House just wrapped up. Take a listen to this from Press Secretary Jen Psaki.
If you look at the significance of the steps we've taken to date, including the announcements over the weekend about cutting off major financial banks in Russia from the SWIFT banking system, we have continued to escalate and build in close coordination and alignment with the Europeans.
Now, the president also met with NATO officials remotely to discuss streamlining sanctions against Russia. Western nations ramped up pressure with a freeze on Russia's hard currency reserves. The U.S., European Union, and Britain agreed to block select Russian banks from the SWIFT worldwide banking network. Now, Russian and Ukrainian officials were also in talks today under the shadow of Putin's nuclear threats, and with Western sanctions beginning to wreak havoc on Russia's economy. They concluded the first round aimed at ending the fighting. Russian officials said another meeting would take place in the coming days. Meanwhile, Ukraine's President Vladimir Zelensky signed the application for his country to join the European Union, a bid to solidify his country's bond with the West. The EU application is largely symbolic and could take years to become reality, but it's unlikely to sit well with Putin, who has long accused the West of trying to pull Ukraine in. Now, during a special assembly session at UN headquarters in New York, the European Union called on Russia to cease its military operations immediately.
Russia bears full responsibility for this aggression and the resulting destruction and loss of life. We demand from Russia to cease its military operations immediately and unconditionally, and to withdraw all forces and military equipment from the entire territory of Ukraine.
And take a look at this video. The disruption continued in and around Kyiv. Video from Ukrainian social networks show the damage to residential areas hit by powerful explosions. The Ukrainian ambassador to India said more than a dozen children were killed from bombings and shellings. He said Russian missiles hit an orphanage and kindergarten in the past few days. And this is video from the central train station in Kyiv. It was packed with passengers trying to flee the capital. The UN estimates that more than 500,000 people have already escaped. Russian President Vladimir Putin held a meeting on the economy Monday. During the meeting, he called Western nations an empire of lies. Among Western sanctions is that freeze on Russia's hard currency reserves. Putin made a clear link between tightening sanctions and his decision Sunday to raise Russia's nuclear posture. Live in News Center, Kimberly Chang, KTLA 5 News.
Thank you, Kimberly. Stay with KTLA 5 for continuing coverage of the war in Ukraine. We'll have the latest updates all day long, and you can also get them at ktla.com or the free KTLA 5 app.